From a Shiba Inu breakout to Bone becoming the next BNB, we've got some interesting stuff to cover. Oh, and Leash absolutely took off, sending by over 12% so far today. Let's check out the price action. Let's check out the charts. Let's see what is going on. I made a prediction yesterday that I thought was going to play out, but it looks like we're stuck in this parallel descending channel. Do we break out? Do we not? We're going to figure it out in just a moment. First of all, so yesterday, conversation was held right here where I was feeling pretty good about where we were headed, where everything was moving. It did not play out that way, right? We had this move to the top. We had a little consolidation down here. We were hoping to see a little bit of wicking down here at the bottom. Then we got a buy signal, and we got a tremendous buy signal right here with a giant wick hitting the bottom of this parallel channel, signifying a potential breakout. The first problem is you have to cover this 50 SMA, right? So that rejected. Then it came back up, tested once again, came back down. Now, as you can see, we really have this very weird tightening sort of channel. First, we've got this level of support and we've got this descending channel, right? So we got the wick right there. Then we got the move up here. Each time we were supported right there. Then we got the move up here, rejected by the 50 SMA, which just happens to be in this parallel channel right now. Then we got rejected off of it, but instead of coming back down to the bottom of the channel, we kind of got stuck around that heart line, but not because it was the heart line, more because it was this sort of resistance here that it rejected, came back up, and then came back down. And look, there's a breakout imminent right here, and I think that that's the next move, and I think that it's going to come very soon. We're at 10,221 right now, 10,225 right now. It was at 10,150 when I started getting this video ready. So I think that the move is probably getting ready to start happening. Look at Leash over here and see what it's done since 3 a.m. last night. It's just going absolutely bonkers right now, up to a new high. When you zoom out here, if you remember, we were at, well, it's not a new high, but it's getting closer and closer and closer to that new high for this year. We had the breakout for Bone or for Leash in February, but now we're starting to see that big move again. So I think that we've got this, and for those of you that don't understand, for those of you that are neophytes new to it, Leash is the reward and perks token for the Shiba Inu, which can allow you to have to buy Shiboshi NFTs. It'll give you extended Bone rewards. It will allow you early access to the SHIB metaverse. So a lot of things going on. And it all ties into Leash. So Leash is going to be one of those great things. And it does move over here. We did move over into bullish territory with the 50 SMA crossing over the 200, another good signal. So things look really good in the SHIBverse at the moment, but we did not see that same sort of big push, big pump on the hourly charts for Bone. We're seeing a continued push down since we crossed over into bearish with the 50 and the 200 crossing back over. So what to make of this one? Well, as you know, yesterday I told you I got in, down here at the bottom. We got this nice little wick right here, and then we popped it up here. We made a few bucks. We did not get back in on this one. I have not gotten back in on a play. I'm looking for maybe 145, looking for a little bit of a move to go long on. And again, this just happened overnight, so I was asleep for it, didn't get in there. But if we get a little bit downward pressure, just a little bit of downward pressure on Bone today, then we become a buyer again, and we're going to ride that up. I think that this obviously has to break out over this, and then probably come up here and retest about $1.60. That is a significant sort of move, representing with, call it 5x leverage. That's a 40% move. A 40% gain is always something that you want to see, and it looks pretty good. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then finally, SHIB, the breakout is going to happen. Today starts ETH Toronto. People are probably already filing in right now. So I think something really good might be happening. So, let's see how today kind of plays out. The FOMO is going to kick in very big. And what I told you at the beginning was that Bone and BNB are now being compared. And it says, take a look at the similarities between BNB and Bone, coins that are carving their niche in the different layers. Number one, these are, this is the reason why you're going to see something just like what's happening with BNB happening to Bone. And by that, I mean, BNB ran up to $666 in 2021, I want to say, maybe early 2022. But BNB gas token on Binance Layer 1 saw its supply landscape transform in a groundbreaking way. The supply shock rocked the boat as the validator and regulator staked away a hefty chunk, creating scarcity and intensifying value. Crypto projects flocked to build on Binance, leading to more supply locked in liquidity pools, a brilliant strategy to foster adoption. The supply cap of 200 million tokens drove home the point that scarcity can indeed boost demand. Now meet Bone, the star of the upcoming Shibarium Layer 2 launch. Similar to BNB, Bone is set up as a gas on a Layer 2, fueling transactions and activity. Validators and delegators are poised to stake Bone, mirroring BNB's supply shock mechanism, and the plot thickens just like BNB, attracting new projects. Bone is positioned to go to token for liquidity pools for Shibarium as new projects announce. Hold tight because Bone's supply is set at 250 million, will be fully minted upon Shibarium's launch. So we're starting to see it develop. Just as BNB's trading journey spread across exchanges, expect a seismic trading volume surge when Bone finally graces these platforms. To sum it up, the echoes between BNB and Bone are uncanny. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, because I think that we're onto something here, that there's going to be a massive play. And guys, I've told you from the beginning that Bone is the big play. That's the one with the big move. Now we're watching SHIB because we want to see the breakout on Shibarium. And I do think maybe we're starting to see a little bit of it right now. Maybe we're getting the signal right now. LEASH is starting to recede just a little bit. SHIB starting to pump just a little bit. I think we might be onto something here. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe button, the bell to be notified, and make sure you leave a comment down below. That like button and that comment button are so important to get this thing trending in the old YouTube algorithm. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleez. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very